now I'm recording because I always forget to record the class. So now we are working. Okay, now it's happening. So welcome everybody here on Facebook, here on Google Meet. Yeah, welcome back to the students that are always here. Angel, Adriana, Julian, and Jimmy now. Welcome back. So if you're watching this class on YouTube, I invite you to join the class. Yeah, the lessons from Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Chile time. Yeah, Santiago de Chile time. You can find the different time zones in the link. Yeah, I will give you the link so you can join the lessons. And it's totally for free. There's no requirements. You can attend any class you want. It's not mandatory that you attend every class. So if you have to do something different, you can go and do something different. All right. And you can invite all your friends, all your family, all your colleagues, and everybody who wants to join the lesson. Yeah. So guys, welcome again. Today is the last day of the week for the lessons. Yeah, today we're going to have intermediate English class, and we are going to start talking about a new topic that's very interesting. Yeah, that's going to be very useful to you. And that's something that's always causing trouble. Okay, this is something that everybody who learns English, I think, feels a little shocked, yeah, a little distracted, a little disappointed, a little, I don't know. It's a kind of a mixed feelings when you learn about the simple past tense. Yeah, so welcome here, people on Facebook. It's Gor Gonzalez, Gori or Gore, I don't know how you call that. And well,
It's my sister.
is she really? How do you what's the name?
The name is Goretti.
Goretti, all right. So I have your brother here, and the sister is watching the class on Facebook.
Yes.
Awesome, perfect. Yeah, that's the idea, that you invite all your family, friends, colleagues, and anybody who wants to join the lesson, all right? Good. So, as I told you in the previous class, we are talking about childhood, okay? Here is the book. Can you see the book? We are going to talk about growing up, okay? This is the verb. Yeah, this is an important verb for this unit. Grow up. The verb grow up. Do you know this verb? Do you understand what growing up is? Anybody? Do you understand what grow up is? Do you know the meaning? Imagine a plant, okay? Or imagine a baby, okay? A baby is a very small human being, right? It's a very small what can you call it? A very small, it's a seed, yeah, like a plant. It's very small. Then it becomes a kid, okay? After that, Goretti says, "Hey, bro." So after that, when the baby grows up, becomes a kid, yeah, a small kid. Then it becomes um, a small child. Then the child grows up, and he turns or she turns into a young person. After that, they become adults, and that is growing up. Okay, it's a sequence, it's a process. Okay, so I think today we're going to use a little bit we're going to draw. Okay, I'm going to use the whiteboard. Let's use the whiteboard today. It's been a long time since I haven't used the whiteboard, because I think the computer gets a little bit overloaded. I don't want it to crash, but we have to run the risk. Can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Teacher.
If you stop hearing me, if you stop listening to me, please let me know because I'm looking at the whiteboard, which is still loading. I don't know why it's taking so long, but I'm still waiting for it to load. All right. So in the meantime, let me go back to the book. So here we are talking about growing up. All right. Grow up is a verb. Yeah, to become older. Exactly as Goretti says, to become older. Right. But everything can grow up. Everything, right? So if you have, for example, a problem can be small, but then it can grow up, right? It can become bigger. If you have a plant, the plant is a seed, then the seed becomes a small plant, right? And then you get flowers, and after that you may get, I don't know, a huge plant or also a tree, right? But before the plant was a tree, it had to be a small seed, okay? The plants, exactly as Alma says. Thank you, Alma. Thanks a lot. Let me check if the whiteboard is working now. All right, here's the whiteboard. Ah, that's why it was taking so long, because there was something written on it. Maybe I should delete all this and start from scratch. A new whiteboard. Okay, let's begin with a new whiteboard. Are you listening, guys? Are you, can you see the screen? Wow, there's a lot of people waiting. Sorry.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, sorry. There was a lot of people waiting for me to
Yes,
admit
teacher.
them.
Okay.
Just a second. Okay, just a second. Hey, Griselda, how are you doing? Okay, there's some people joining the class. Before I begin, I will give you the link here. Yeah, I'm going to share the link with you on Facebook in the meantime. bit.ly/123 underscore 123 underscore Ingles. All right. So there you can join the class. You can click on the link and you can join the lesson. Good. So welcome everybody here, Edith, Yesenia, and Laura. And now I'm going back to the whiteboard. So we were talking about the process, this process of growing up. Okay, so first I'm going to draw this very little seed, right? Here we have a, let's think this is a seed, okay? It may be a watermelon seed, okay? It may be a watermelon seed. Then after that, you get a small plant, right? Maybe here, something like this, right? You get a small plant and some leaves. Yeah, some leaves. Sorry, I'm not very good at drawing plants. Then after that, probably the plant is going to become something bigger, right? So now we're going to have bigger leaves and also a bigger plant, right? Like this. Yeah, this is a bigger plant. And here we're going to get maybe a flower. Yeah, I don't know if watermelons get flowers first. I don't know if they have a flower first. But anyway, right? Then after that, we're going to have a huge plant, right? A bigger plant, and a lot of um, a lot of seeds. Sorry, a lot of leaves. I'm sorry if I'm not good at drawing this. Yeah, so here a couple of leaves. All right, you understand the idea. And finally, here we're going to have this huge watermelon. Yeah, do you know watermelons? Do you like watermelons? Do you know what watermelons are? Sorry. Do you like watermelons? I'm talking about watermelons and I don't know if you know watermelons. Do you know them?
Yes, I like it.
All right, yes. I think everybody loves watermelons, right? And then you have a watermelon. Then you have a huge watermelon on your table, right? and then you get to eat the watermelon, and the watermelon is full of seeds inside, right? So this is a process. All this is a process. Since you have the, wait a second. From the seed to the watermelon, there is a process, and that process is called growing up. Okay? This process is called growing up. So first, let me change the color here. Give me a second because it's not working fine. Please, thank you. Okay, so this is the process, right? First stage, second stage, third stage, fourth, and then the final stage, right? And here we have a process, right? Since this is a seed, from the seed to the watermelon. I'm going to write it like this, okay? Watermelon. Right? And this is a plant. Okay, so this is a process, and this is the same. This process is called growing up. Okay, I think that's clear. I'm sorry if you cannot watch this, right? Because I'm drawing here. I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to show you just a little bit so you can see what I'm drawing. I'm drawing this, right? This from 1 to 5, from the seed here to the watermelon here, all right? To the fruit. I'm sorry, I'm getting a call. All right. So let me go back. Any question now? Is it clear what growing up is?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, I think there is a problem with my camera, right? Yeah, I think my camera got disconnected. Sorry. I'm going to try to connect it again. Yeah, I have a problem with my camera. Just give me a second. Every time I move the camera, the cable, it gets disconnected. That's why I never touch the cell phone. I never touch the cables here. The USB cable is not working fine. Wait a second. Looks like it doesn't want to work. Okay. I'm going to close this in the meantime. Let me go back to the book. Okay, now it's working fine, right? Yes, it's working fine. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, Goretti, right? Because you have to join the lesson to see actually what I'm drawing on the whiteboard. So here we have kids, right? Different kids from different places, and we had a question. Did you work on this question? Did you work on these questions or not? Did you? Anybody? Julian, Adriana, did you answer those questions? It looks like nobody did.
No problem with the question.
Here. Do you remember your first close friend? Do you remember learning to swim? Do you remember a time you got into trouble? And do you remember your first day of school? Do you? Do you remember that? Guys?
Yes, teacher.
You do? Tell
I
me,
remember everything.
tell me about your first day of school. Tell me about your first day of school.
Okay, teacher, my birthday of school, it was very sad because I don't like to be in the school with
Really?
all new child. Only I was only I like to be in my home. It was so sad for me.
It
The
was
first
sad,
day
really.
and the first week. After I was very happy.
That is something, well, that's something very typical, isn't it? Because usually kids on the first day of school cry. Kids cry a lot when they have to leave their parents and their parents go back home or go to work and they stay there alone. It's like the first time kids are actually alone, away from their parents, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes, I in that opportunity I said to my teacher, mentira.
You lied. You lied to your. Did you lie
How
to
to
your
say
teacher?
mentira?
Lie.
Because I only I like to back with my mom, but my mom don't don't believe me. And when when I get because my school it was near my home,
Okay.
and I get back working, and my mom me regresó
Took.
to the school,
Yeah. Took me back. Took me back to school.
took me back took me back at school, and never more I did it.
You never did that again. I never
Yes.
did that again. Okay. Remember here the verb is lie.
Okay.
Yeah, the verb is to lie. When you lie is when you say something false. Here, a false statement made knowingly and on purpose with the intention of deceiving, yeah, a falsehood. A falsehood. So when you say something that is not true, something that is false, yeah. For example, my name is Claudio, right? I'm a doctor. No, that's a lie. My name is not Claudio. I'm not a doctor, right? I'm lying. I'm lying, and I know that I'm lying. Okay? And the past tense is lied. I lied in the past. Remember, now we start talking about the past. Okay? So you lied to your mom, and your mom took you back to school, right?
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, the verb is to take, but the past tense is took, right? And here you lie to your mom, but the past tense is lied. Lied. Okay? Lied. I'm going to change the order here. Okay? I'm going to give you the verb first and then the example. I'm going to give you the example, okay? Your mom took you back to school. All right? Here. So, your mom took someone, you, back somewhere to school. All right? That's the example. Okay. Anybody else? So, here, Goretti is saying, she remembers that. She says, my best friend of school, since I was 6 years old, is also my best friend today. What's his or her name? Is he a guy or a girl? Goretti, is your best friend is a boy or a girl? Well, in the meantime, we're going to.
Maybe the name is Mary.
Maybe. Do you know her best friend?
Oh, yes. Yes, it's a girl.
It's a girl.
Girl, yes.
Very good. She said Mary. Very good. Yeah, that's what she said. Mary. All right. Okay, I'm not going to ask any other question. I want to show you something. I want to show you pictures. Okay, I want to show you a couple of pictures. When I was a teacher, would you like to see that? When I was a teacher, can you hear me? Students, I don't know if you can hear me. Julian, are you there? Adriana, can you hear me? Angel?
Yes.
Okay.
Could you repeat the question, please, teacher?
I want to show you some pictures when I was a teacher.
Teacher, show the picture.
All right.
You was a teacher.
When you were a teacher. We have to practice that. Yeah, we have to work with the past tense of the verb to be, was and were. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to show you the pictures, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting because the software has to process it. Okay? So I became okay. Everything I'm going to say now is in the past. Okay? I studied at Universidad de Chile. Okay, I studied at Universidad de Chile from 2006 to 2011. Okay, from 2006 to 2011. Okay, I graduated, then I got my degree, and I got my first job. And after my first job, I got the opportunity to teach at a university. Okay, I just got out of university. And I got the opportunity to teach at university. Very good. Yeah, very good option. So, the first time I taught was at Universidad Pedro de Valdivia. Yeah, that was my first place I gave lessons. I'm looking for the pictures. Okay, I don't know if this is not working or what, because I want to show it to you while I'm talking to you. Okay, just give me 1 second. It's loading. It's very slow. Maybe I should close something, but I don't know what. Here, I have something I can close. Okay. I hope it gets a little faster. Yeah, so that was the first time I gave lessons. That was the first time I taught, okay? Taught, the past tense of the verb teach, to teach, right? And the past tense is taught. That's the first time I taught. Here it is, okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. Just wait a second. I'm going to show you something. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. Can you see that? Can you see the pictures?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes, I can see it.
I'm going to
Yes, teacher.
show you. So this is the first time I gave lesson. I was very young. Okay? That's the first time I gave lessons at that university, UPV. And this is the place, the first time I gave lessons. This is a lab. Yeah, the English lab, the computer lab. So students here worked with a software. Yeah, they worked with a software so they could learn alone by themselves at their own pace, and I could help them. Okay, but I think this is a test. I don't think they are working. I think they are in the middle of a test. And this is the classroom, right? Those are my students from that university at that time, 2012 probably, or 2013, something like that, between 2011 and 2014. Yes? No, that's another picture. Wait. After that university, I gave lessons at another place. This is another place I gave classes. She's a student and she has been in class. She's Karin. Yeah, she's the only person that shows up here in these lessons now. And this is a we were sharing some snacks that day. It was the last day of class. Okay, that was the last day of class. Then I gave lessons. Yeah, I taught at an institute. Yeah, the British Institute. So they are students of mine. Okay, I was very young here. She's Valentina, Ignacia, Grace, Andrea, and I don't remember her name. I forgot her name. Sorry. Yeah, they are the students. She was in class yesterday. She's Francisca. There you have Joaquin, yeah, Ciro, and other students. I still remember, and it was a long time ago. Mario Hugo. He's a very good student. And he was also my student. Yeah, he was an older person, and he was very good. He was very good at English. Okay, that's the time I gave lessons at that institute. After that, I started giving lessons at a very special place, yeah, the military academy. Okay, this is the military academy. These are my students. Can you see them? Yeah, those are my students from that time. Yeah, they are cadets. They are cadets, or they were cadets at the military academy. Probably now they are graduated. Yeah, they may be officers now. So this is my classroom. They are my students. Very neat, very tidy, everything clean. Yeah, because they had to be that way. But these lessons were very, very fun. Yeah, really fun. That's another. Well, this is the first. This is the first day of class. That's very fun. Sorry, I would like to show you. Okay. I hope the camera. Well, the camera went off. Okay. So if you can see this, I will leave this here. So this is my first day of class. I had a problem. I was skating and I got an accident. Yeah, I suffered an accident. So now here I'm wearing this boot because I couldn't walk. I twisted my ankle. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I think you can hear me but not see me, right?
Yes, yes, teacher. You broken your leg.
Yeah,
Or
I mean,
twister.
I didn't break my leg. I just twisted my ankle. Yeah, I twisted my ankle. That's different. Wait, my camera is not working. Well, it looks like nothing's working now. Wait a second.
Sorry. Sorry, teacher.
Sorry about what?
Sorry, teacher. Sometimes you are very well.
Yes?
Algunas veces no se escucha muy bien.
Okay. I know.
O sea, se escucha entrecortado. O sea,
Yeah, it's a problem with my computer. I'm sorry. This is the software I use to stream the class. So people on Facebook now are watching the backstage. Can you see my camera now? Not yet, right? Yeah, that's my camera.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, now I'm back.
I can see you. I'm sorry.
All right. So let me go back to the picture. So I twisted my ankle here. Yeah, I twisted my ankle skateboarding. So I had to wear that boot on the first day of class. Those are my colleagues, Bea and Annette. Annette is from France. She speaks like 5 languages, and Bea is a colleague from here, from Chile, and she's very fun. She speaks very well English, but she speaks British with a British accent. I don't like the British accent. And this is my classroom. Okay, that's my life. That was my life when I was a teacher. It was good. It was very good. I had my own room. Yeah, that's very valuable when you are a teacher, to have your own room. And I like taking pictures with them. Yeah, they were part of the military. Can you see they are wearing uniforms, some of them? And these cadets, these, and that, they were from the United States. They came from a military academy in the US. This is a very good class. All these guys, all these students were excellent students. Yeah, I remember them, especially this guy here on the front, um, Antonio. He was a really good cadet. Okay, this guy, this Antonio Ruiz, very good cadet. This is also very good. This class was an advanced or a pre-intermediate class. Yeah, they were very good at English, all of them. I'm really happy I can see them again. Yeah, because I haven't checked these pictures. And the last time, let me show you the last picture. The last time I gave lessons was over Easter Island. Easter Island is a place that belongs to Chile, and it's about 4,000 kilometers in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, away from the coast. Yeah, away from Chile. It's a very small island. Yeah, let me check if I can show you here in the map. Easter Island. All right. So Easter Island is a place very far from Chile. Sorry, I'm going to stop showing you the screen. That's why you have to join the lesson, okay? So you can see that. So Easter Island is a very small island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and I moved there for a couple of years. Yeah, I think you recognize this moai. Have you seen this moai? Yeah, these statues. Well, Easter Island is the place where these statues are. Yeah, they are located there. So if we go to the map, let me see if we can check the map. In the meantime, while the map's loading, I'm going to let someone in. Jocelyn. Jocelyn is usually here at this time. Maybe she's in another class before this. Goretti, don't worry. You can watch the lesson and you don't need to activate your microphone or your camera. So you can watch the lesson and you don't need to use the microphone. So it doesn't matter if your kids are noisy. That's fine. Yeah, it won't bother me. So, hi Jocelyn, welcome. It's still loading. Anyway, the thing is, after the military academy, yeah, I quit. I was there for about a year and a half. And after that, I moved over Easter Island. Yeah, I sold everything. I quit my job and I moved over that island and I lived there for almost 2 years. And I had the opportunity. Sorry, it's taking so long that now it's loading. The thing is, I had the opportunity to give lessons. Okay, this is the island. It's a very small island. Yeah, a very small island in the middle of the ocean, and there are about 7,000 people on this island. Okay, 7,000 people on the island, 7,000 inhabitants. And in summer, when there's a lot of people, there's about 15,000 people. Yeah, like twice as much. And I had the opportunity to give lessons here. I had a group of park rangers. Okay, I taught a group of park rangers, and they are Rapa Nui. Yeah, that's the name of the inhabitants of this island, Rapa Nui. That's the name of the island, Rapa Nui too, and they speak Rapa Nui. Yeah, Rapa Nui is the name of the island, the language, and the name of the nationality, if you can call it nationality, right? Okay, so let me show you the pictures from those lessons here. Okay, so these are my students from that lesson. This is very different from the military academy. Yeah, they were smaller rooms, they were not very organized, and the tables and the chairs were not very well taken care of. Okay, but they were very awesome students too. I had a really good time with them. They were very nice to me. Yeah, they were very welcoming. So I had a really good time giving lessons to this group of people. You can see young people, you can see older people, right? Here there's a couple of girls, a couple of women, right? Here you have a couple of teenagers also, adults. It was a very different group. Okay, everybody in the class was different, and they belong to this native people called Rapa Nui. Okay, so those are pictures that I wanted to show you about my time when I was teaching. Did you like the pictures? Did you like the pictures? Did you like the story?
Yes, teacher.
You did?
Yes, teacher. I like your story, teacher.
All right.
Yes, teacher.
So I am actually a teacher. ¿Ya? Por si tenías la duda en algún momento si yo era o no era profesor o si yo hacía clases solamente en inglés online porque tenía ganas de hacer clases, no, de verdad fui profesor, he hecho clases varios años. Puede ser que vuelva a hacer clase en algún momento, me encantaría, de verdad lo paso súper bien haciendo clases. Pero quería compartirles estas fotos para que las vieran, porque a mí también me gusta mucho compartir estas fotos con ustedes. Y ahora ustedes son mis estudiantes, ahora ustedes son estos cursos. Así que al final de la clase podemos activar las cámaras y podemos tomar un pantallazo y sacar una foto del grupo, ¿ya? Como lo hacíamos el año pasado, sacábamos siempre un pantallazo de la clase y la compartíamos después. ¿Ok? Me dice Goretti, we're listening and enjoying your talk. Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Why did I quit? Me pregunta Goretti, why did I quit?
Thank you, teacher.
All right. Este es un verbo que me gustaría que aprendieran, el verbo quit, to quit. No es un verbo que yo les pueda como recomendar, ¿ok? De hecho, hay una expresión que dice, I'm not a quitter, right? No soy alguien que se rinda. El verbo quit es, más que rendirse, es abandonar algo. Probablemente han visto este verbo en los videojuegos. Probably you have seen this verb on video games, right? When you quit the game or when you quit an app, a software, yeah, when you are using an app on your phone, you can also quit. Así que este verbo, this verb means to abandon, to go out, okay? To move away, quit. Here, to stop, cease, or discontinue, right? To give up or resign. To depart, yeah, to leave. So you quit. Cuando ustedes quieren irse de un lado, dejar a alguien o detener algo, you quit. Okay? So the question is, why did I quit? You're speaking in Spanish. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I speak in Spanish and I don't realize I'm speaking in Spanish. I'm sorry. So I quit because there was a situation at the military academy at that time, and the salary got cut. Yeah, we got cut in our salary. So I was earning maybe this, and then they were going to give me less than a half because I didn't have enough time to teach. So I preferred quitting. I preferred leaving, yeah, before that problem. That's why, because I like that place, I like those students, and it was a very good experience also there. Yeah, that's why I left. I don't like talking much about that because if you talk about the military, si hablas de los militares, it's not a very good idea to talk about that. Yeah, maybe I shut my mouth. I stopped talking. All right. So let me go back to the book. Chicos, chicas, go, guys. We're going to listen to this conversation. Okay. Do you have any question? Is there any question now? ¿Alguna pregunta, chicos, de los que están en la clase? Is there any question now?
No, teacher.
No questions? Any query?
No, teacher.
Any comment?
No question.
Any comment? Anybody who wants to say something?
No, teacher.
No comments. Well, the idea is that you have comments. Sometimes you have to say what you think. What do you think about the pictures? What do you think about the places I gave lessons? What do you think about my students? Anything? Guys, any opinion?
Teacher, I didn't heard all the story, but I think that you're really amazing
Because? Jocelyn? Who was talking? Sorry. I think it was Jocelyn, right?
Teacher, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. You said that you didn't hear the whole story.
Yes, uh, but I think that you are an amazing teacher because you teach very well. I learned a lot with you.
Really? Thanks a lot. Thanks for your comment. You made me feel a little embarrassed. Me hizo sentir un poco de pena. Yesenia, sorry?
I wrote a message for you about your story. I wrote a message for you about your story.
You wrote a message.
I wrote a message, yeah,
Really?
about your story.
Can you read it? Where is the message?
I wrote the message here
In the chat room.
in the video book.
Ah, sorry, I didn't see it.
Yes,
Your class is very good and you have a lot of experience. Thank you. I had the same problem in my language like you, teacher. I fell off. All right, exactly. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Maybe I will leave the chat here so I can see when you write. Yes, thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I had a very good time when I was a teacher. So I love teaching. I never studied to become a teacher, but I really love it. It's a very good occupation, right? So if you have teachers, try to respect your teachers. Yeah, respect your teachers because it's also very challenging. It's a challenging occupation and it's also rewarding. Okay, two definitions for the occupation: challenging and rewarding. All right, challenging and rewarding. So you look for those words: challenging and rewarding, adjectives. Thank you, Gore. I think you were younger. Yeah, yeah. I looked the same as my students sometimes. That was a problem. I always had a problem with that because when I started at the university, I was 23. I was giving lessons. I was 23 years old, and my students were like 20 years old, 21 years old. So I was almost the same age. Yeah, I was almost the same age as my students. So sometimes I had problems with them because they didn't pay attention to me because I was almost a student. So I started growing a beard. I started growing a beard so I could look different. Yeah, I could look a little older than them. Okay? Well, stories. That's my story as a teacher. So next class, please. Next class, please try to
Teacher?
remember. Yes, go ahead. I like when you talk. Who said teacher? Go ahead.
Teacher, I think are very your pictures and places are very interesting. Interesting. And congratulations, you are very excellent teacher.
Thank you, Julian. Thank you. Very kind words. Yeah, thanks a lot. And I am a regular teacher. Yeah, I'm a typical teacher, a very common teacher. But it all depends on the students. Okay? If I have good students, I can be a good teacher. Yeah? If I have better students, I can be a better teacher. Right? So it all depends on the students. If you like it, then we can learn a lot and we can improve a lot. Okay? I'm sorry if I speak too fast. Okay? Disculpen si a veces hablo muy rápido. Se me olvida que el curso es preintermedio más que intermedio y a veces me emociono un poco, me pongo apasionado de lo que estoy hablando y se me olvida que tengo que hablar un poco más lento. Okay? So I will slow down. All right. Hi, Yesenia. Good to see you. Okay. So, hi there. It's always nice when there's a camera. Sí, prefiero ver una cara que ver las letras o las fotitos ahí estáticas. A pesar de que sé que me están escuchando, pero igual. Ahí está Ángel. Good. Ok, vamos al libro. Vamos a escuchar entonces ahora esta conversación. We're going to listen to this conversation between Ramón and Lynn. Ok. Lean la conversación por mientras. Les doy un minuto para que la lean. Skim. Léanla rápido por encima, no se queden buscando la definición de las palabras que no entiendan, no hay problema, léanla rápido y mientras tanto yo voy a buscar el audio, que lo tuve que cerrar para poder trabajar, y mientras ustedes leen eso yo voy a reproducir el audio, ¿ok? Si tienen el libro abierto en el computador, estamos en la página 44, ¿ok? This is page 44. This is page 44 from the Touchdown 2 Students Book, ¿ok? Page 44, Students Book, okay? Here. 44, Touchdown 2, Students Book. Y si alguien no tiene el libro y no sabe dónde está, el libro está en el grupo de inglés, en el grupo de Facebook. Ya lo dejé dentro de los comunicados al comienzo del grupo. Y si no, después me lo pueden pedir y se los comparto por el chat o en el mismo grupo, ¿ok? ¿Quién viene llegando a esta hora? Mientras tanto, aprovechen de leer esto, yo voy a dejar entrar a alguien más. Ah, viene Marcela. Bueno, lo siento por Marcela, ya estamos a punto de terminar. Ya les doy un par de segundos más, 30 seconds, y vamos a escuchar esta conversación. ¿Ok? Los que estén en Facebook, Gore no, porque ya me dijo su motivo, pero a Griselda, después la invito a que se metan a la clase la próxima semana. ¿Ok? A ese link, siempre va a ser el mismo link. bit.ly/123-inglés o pueden ver la clase en YouTube después. Si no tienen tiempo para estar en clase, si están ocupados, tienen otras cosas que hacer o se la perdieron, la pueden siempre encontrar en YouTube con todos los detalles, con las fotos, con los videos, con el diccionario, los libros, la pizarra, todo lo que estamos escribiendo lo pueden ver ahí. ¿Estamos listos? ¿Vamos? Voy a poner el audio, ¿ok? Ustedes me dicen sí o no.
Yes, teacher.
¿Ya?
Ready.
Ok.
Yeah.
Vamos, voy a abrir el audio y comenzamos entonces. Dice, a ver. That's a great vessel. Sure, Lena, are you from Seattle? Kind of. I lived there, but I wasn't born there. Oh yeah, where were you born? In Sao Paulo, actually. Sao Paulo, Brazil. Yeah, my parents were born in Hong Kong, but they moved to Sao Paulo just before I was born. How? Wow. How long did you live there? Until I was 6, then we moved to the US, to Seattle. Yeah, we lived there for 10 years, and we came here to San Francisco about 3 years ago. Uh-huh. So, did you grow up bilingual? Well, we always spoke Chinese at home. I couldn't speak English until I went to school, and actually, I can still speak a little Portuguese. Okay, here we go. Yeah, pay attention to the book. I was skimming. Eso es skim. Cuando yo les diga skim, ustedes leen rápido, sin buscar ninguna palabra, sin preocuparse de la pronunciación, tratando de entender en general de qué se trata la conversación. ¿Ya? El diálogo. Vamos a esperar a que esto cargue para que se abra el audio. Creo que este computador ya está llegando a su fin. Está cargando todavía. Deme un segundito, ya va a abrir el reproductor de audio. Ya viene, no se impacienten. Por mientras, ¿alguna palabra que no entiendan? ¿Vocabulario, algo que necesiten aclarar?
Yes, teacher.
¿Sí?
But
¿Qué palabra? Cuéntame.
thanks, teacher. Link, link.
Lin, ¿esta?
Sí, señor.
Es el nombre de la chica se llama Lin.
Okay. Excelente.
Es Ramón y Lin. Ellos están hablando, they are talking. Yeah, that's the conversation. No sé por qué, pero todavía esto no abre. Adriana, disculpa.
How
Embarrassed.
embarrassed.
Embarrassed. Déjame buscar dónde estaba esto. ¿Dónde dice? ¿En la mitad, arriba, abajo?
No, teacher. I say diciéndole que lo siento por
Ah,
confundido.
ok. No, no te preocupes. En ese caso tú dices, I'm sorry.
Page 44.
Ahora sí.
Unit 5. Growing Up.
¿Escuchan bien?
Lesson A. Childhood.
Yes.
Ahí vamos.
Yes,
1.
teacher.
Getting started. B. Listen. Where was Ling born? Where does she live now? Practice the conversation. That's a great baseball shirt, Ling. Are you from Seattle?
Kind of. I lived there, but I wasn't born there.
Oh, yeah? Where were you born?
In Sao Paulo, actually.
Sao Paulo? Brazil?
Yeah. My parents were born in Hong Kong, but they moved to Sao Paulo just before I was born.
Wow. How long did you live there?
Until I was 6. Then we moved to the U.S.
To Seattle?
Yeah. We lived there for 10 years, and we came here to San Francisco about 3 years ago.
Huh. So did you grow up bilingual?
Well, we always spoke Chinese at home. I couldn't speak English until I went to school. And actually, I can still speak a little Portuguese.
Beleza. Okay. Very good. One more time. Is that good? Did you understand?
Yes, teacher, I understand.
Teacher. Yes, teacher.
Yes, you understood. You understood.
Yes, I understood.
Recuerden, en esta unidad, en esta etapa del curso, vamos a aprender el pasado simple. ¿Ok? Entonces, todas las historias que estamos revisando, o la mayor parte de esta historia, está en pasado simple. Y vamos a tener que aprender estos verbos. ¿Ok? El pasado de understand es understood. Si ustedes me dicen, sí, entendí, yes, I understood. ¿Ok? Understood es el pasado simple del verbo understand. ¿Ya? ¿Alguien quiere que lo escuchemos una vez más? ¿Se entiende la historia? ¿Me pueden contar de qué se trata?
Teacher, could you play it again, please?
Sure. Okay, I was hoping somebody asked that. Here we go.
Page 44, Unit 5. 1. Getting started. B. Listen. Where was Ling born? Where does she live now? Practice the conversation.
That's a great baseball shirt, Ling. Are you from Seattle?
Kind of. I lived there, but I wasn't born there.
Oh, yeah? Where were you born?
In Sao Paulo, actually.
Sao Paulo? Brazil?
Yeah. My parents were born in Hong Kong, but they moved to Sao Paulo just before I was born.
Wow. How long did you live there?
Until I was 6. Then we moved to the U.S.
To Seattle?
Yeah. We lived there for 10 years, and we came here to San Francisco about 3 years ago.
Huh. So did you grow up bilingual?
Well, we always spoke Chinese at home. I couldn't speak English until I went to school. And actually, I can still speak a little Portuguese.
Very good. So, I'm going to read this conversation one more time, and I want you to pay attention to the verbs, okay? Please pay attention to the verbs, because here we have a lot of verbs in the past tense, okay? That's the idea of this conversation, that we can practice the past tense. Yeah? So, it says, Ramon says, "That's a great baseball shirt, Ling. Are you from Seattle?" These, what's the verb tense? ¿En qué tiempo verbal está esta oración? ¿Alguien lo sabe? ¿En qué tiempo verbal está esta oración? What's the verb tense here in this sentence?
Simple present.
How can you tell? ¿Cómo te puedes dar cuenta cuál es el tiempo verbal de una oración?
Because it are
Exacto.
the verb is only for present, simple present, I think. Or I don't know.
Exacto, exactly. Yeah, very good. Voy a abrir el whiteboard. Vamos a cerrar esta otra aplicación. Espero que esto no colapse. Voy a intentarlo. Ok. Ya, ahí volvió la pizarra. Y les quiero mostrar, ya quiero ir rayando este texto para que vayamos analizando, porque quiero esta parte, la voy a hacer, a pesar de que Goretti me va a retar, ya me va a llamar la atención, la voy a hacer esta en español, porque me interesa que lo entiendan, ¿ok? Me interesa que lo aprendan. No voy a hacer esta parte en inglés solo porque yo digo que la clase de intermedio, o sea, de intermedio tiene que ser toda en inglés. Ya, estoy esperando que cargue la pizarra. En algún momento pasará esto. Creo que hoy día me voy a estar un poquitito más en la clase, ya. Voy a alargar un poquitito la clase porque tengo otra responsabilidad, pero esa otra responsabilidad se atrasó también. Viene en camino. Se llama Jessica, mi novia. Así que, mientras tanto, no estoy tan apurado como todos los días. Ya, aquí está cargando esta cosa. Uf, está pero súper lento esto. Ya, ahora sí. Ups. Vamos a analizar este texto. Ok, lo voy a pegar acá y lo vamos a revisar. Ahí está. Vamos a agrandar. Perfecto. Ya, ahí es suficiente. ¿Se ve bien el texto? Me imagino que sí. I imagine it looks well. ¿Ya? You can see it very clearly.
Yes, teacher.
Bien. Entonces, como decía, creo que era Jocelyn, por la voz, creo que decía, Jocelyn, this is a simple present. ¿Cómo sabemos, cómo identificamos cuál es el tiempo verbal en una oración? ¿Qué tenemos que hacer? Primero tenemos que buscar.
We have
Adelante, Jocelyn, cuéntame. Tell me, what do we have to do?
so a teacher told me that it's because of the verb to be.
It's because of the verb to be. Okay. Where? Where is the verb to be here? Yo no veo ninguna parte to be.
At the
Sorry?
is are
Are. Here. Are. Very good. That, just that?
the beginning of which
Just that? ¿Solo eso es el único verbo to be que hay en esta oración? Hola Laura, bienvenida. ¿Es el único verbo to be que hay en esta oración? Yo veo otro. Aquí mira. Donde dice that's. Ahí hay otra forma. ¿Ok? Aquí hay otra forma del verbo to be. El apóstrofe S. Esto es is, exactamente. Alguien dijo is, creo. Creo que fue Jimmy, si no me equivoco. ¿Ya? Entonces, esa es la manera en que nosotros descubrimos cuál es el tiempo verbal que hay en una oración. Porque
Exacto.
vamos a buscar los verbos. ¿Ok? La única forma de saber en qué tiempo verbal está una oración es a través de los verbos o a través también de los adverbios cuando hay adverbios de tiempo. Cuando hay adverbios de tiempo, por ejemplo, yesterday, o por ejemplo, el futuro, tomorrow, o si te hablo de today or now, ¿ok? Esos adverbios de tiempo te indican en qué tiempo o de cuándo estamos hablando. Cuando no están esos adverbios de tiempo, tenemos que buscar el verbo. El verbo es el que nos va a decir esta oración está en presente, está en pasado, está en presente continuo, está pasando, o estará en futuro quizás, o en condicional. ¿Ok? Son los tiempos verbales los que nos van a permitir entender cuál es el tiempo de la oración. Así que eso es algo súper importante que deberían notar. Los verbos, ya lo voy a escribir acá. Verbs are the verbs are the how can I say it? ¿Cómo lo puedo decir esto? No, vamos a decir verbs carry the tense / time of the sentence. ¿Ya? Entonces los verbos llevan, cargan, ¿ok? El tiempo de la oración. Cuando yo digo tense es el tiempo verbal. Cuando yo digo time es un tiempo físico, ¿ok? Para que hagan la diferencia. Entonces, estábamos analizando la oración. En la siguiente oración, Lynn le dice, kind of. Ayer alguien me preguntó cómo se dice más o menos. Alguien me preguntó, profesor, ¿cómo digo más o menos bien o más o menos mal? Bueno, yo le expliqué que utilizamos esta expresión, kind of. ¿Ya? La expresión kind of quiere decir algo así. Algo así. ¿Ya? No 100%, sino que puede ser, quizás, algo así. ¿Ya? Así lo traduciríamos, algo así. Lynn le dice, I lived there, but I wasn't born there. I lived there, but I wasn't born there. Acá tenemos los dos primeros verbos que nos indican pasado. Tenemos el verbo lived y tenemos el verbo wasn't. ¿Ok? Wasn't born. Lived and wasn't born. ¿Cómo sé? Bueno, porque yo ya me aprendí los verbos en pasado, entonces yo veo el verbo y digo, este verbo es pasado. Pero necesito saber cómo identificarlo, necesito saber qué es lo que tengo que buscar. ¿Ya? No es tan fácil como decir, me lo aprendí de memoria, entonces este verbo es pasado. Acá tenemos el verbo lived, que tiene una terminación en particular, y esa terminación a mí me está indicando algo. Esa terminación me está demostrando que este verbo está en pasado. No siempre una terminación ed significa pasado, no se confundan. ¿Ya? No se confundan. Luego tengo el verbo wasn't, que también es el verbo to be, pero transformado ya en la forma de el pasado. Y en la forma del pasado del verbo to be que se usa con este pronombre personal, con el pronombre personal I. Chicos, si esto está un poco complejo, está un poco desordenado, no se preocupen porque lo vamos a ir viendo paso a paso y ustedes me pueden preguntar y podemos volver a repetir y revisar, ¿ya? Para que no piensen que si no lo entienden hoy, no lo van a entender nunca. No, no va a ser así, ¿ok? Si algo van a aprender conmigo aquí, espero que sea el pasado simple. Ya, entonces, estas son las dos primeras pruebas o hints. ¿Preguntas? ¿Sí? ¿Alguien me va a decir algo? Se me fueron varios estudiantes, se fue
Yes,
Ángel.
teacher. Do you know what are the transitive and intransitive verbs?
Yes, I know. Transitive and intransitive verbs. Yes. Why? Would you like to talk about that? Or do you have a question? Jocelyn, can you hear me?
Yes, I don't know how to identify that.
Well, transitive and intransitive verbs are something different. Okay. The
Yes, teacher, I can hear you.
the fact that a verb is transitive or intransitive is not related to the tense. Okay, it doesn't have to do with the time. So we can talk about the transitive and intransitive verbs, but not on this class. Okay, maybe next class I can talk to you about that a little bit. Okay, but they are different. They are different. That's a different topic. Okay, so I will remember your question, but not today. Okay.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So lived, wasn't. Let's continue. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a question. Oh yeah. Where were you born? Here we have another question in the past tense. Where were you born? Where were you born? Where, ¿dónde? Suena exactamente igual al pasado del verbo to be, where. ¿Ya? Si yo pregunto, where were you born? Las dos cosas suenan exactamente igual. Where were you born? Si yo preguntaba, ¿dónde estábamos? Se dice, where were we? Where were we? Where were we? ¿Ya? Suena extraño, ¿cierto? Tanto wow, wow, wow. Pero no hay problema. Where were we? Estas dos palabras son homófonas, suenan exactamente igual, se escriben diferente. ¿Y por qué sé que where es pasado? Porque es el pasado del verbo to be. Ya acá tenemos dos verbos que son el pasado del verbo to be. Wasn't and were. Y cada uno se va a usar con diferentes pronombres. ¿Ok? Oh, ok, Tamara. Sorry, sorry to interrupt. Happy birthday. Yeah, I hope you have had a happy birthday that you can celebrate with your family and hope to see you next class next week. All right? Hugs and I hope you get a present. Yeah, I don't have anything for you except the class. All right, Tamara? Enjoy your birthday. Enjoy your once with your family. Good. So, where and wasn't or was is the affirmative version, wasn't is the negative. Okay, this is the affirmative form, this is the negative form. Where is the affirmative form of the verb to be in the past tense. Okay, eso es lo que nosotros vamos a tener que poner atención, vamos a tener que buscar dónde están los verbos en pasado para saber cuál es el tiempo verbal de la oración. Esta oración no tiene tiempo. Aquí no hay ningún verbo. Y recuerden, los que estaban en la clase de ayer, actually significa de hecho, in fact, ¿ya? No quiere decir actualmente, es de hecho. Esta palabra es un falso amigo, un falso cognado, se ve como actually, como actualmente, pero no significa, no se traduce actualmente. Es realmente o de hecho. So, en Sao Paulo, de hecho, o en realidad. Ramón dice Sao Paulo, Brazil. Yeah. My parents were born in Hong Kong, but they moved to Sao Paulo just before I was born. En esta oración, aquí en este párrafo, ya, en este trozo de texto, tenemos varios verbos en pasado. Acá tenemos were born, donde el verbo pasado es were. Tenemos moved, acá otra forma verbal también de pasado, moved. Y luego tenemos was born, ¿ok? Y acá tenemos las dos formas del verbo to be entonces, were born y was born. Do you know what they mean? ¿Sabes lo que significa? Do you know the meaning of were born or was born?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher. Nacido. Nacido.
Ok, very good. ¿Cierto? Esta es una expresión diferente al español. En español nosotros nacemos, en inglés somos nacidos. ¿Ok? Un bebé es nacido. Esta persona, sus padres fueron nacidos. ¿Ya? My parents were born. Ellos fueron nacidos en Hong Kong. Si lo traducimos literalmente, sería de esa manera. Ser nacido. ¿Ya? Ser nacido. Entonces tenemos que utilizar la forma del verbo to be que corresponda a el sujeto. En este caso, my parents y acá abajo, I. ¿Ya? My parents, ellos, were born, they were born. Y acá abajo, yo fui nacido, I was born. ¿Ok? Entonces, cuando nosotros vamos analizando, vamos buscando los verbos de la oración, nos vamos dando cuenta, ya vamos notando qué tiempo verbal tiene esa oración. Finalmente, esta última oración está también en pasado. ¿Cómo lo sé? ¿Cómo sé que está en pasado si aquí no veo ningún verbo en pasado? How long did you live there? Acá tengo un verbo que está en presente, está en infinitivo, live. Pero acá tengo una forma de un verbo que está en pasado, el verbo did. ¿Ya? Did es el pasado de ¿qué verbo? Did es el pasado de
Do.
do. Very good. ¿Ya? Did es la forma pasada del verbo do.
Do, teacher.
¿Ok?
Do.
Del verbo to do. Chicos, cada vez que yo les hable de un verbo, un verbo que no tiene tiempo, o sea, no está en presente, no está en pasado, no está conjugado, no tiene tiempo verbal, yo le voy a escribir to adelante, ¿ya? To do, to be, to live, to go. El to no se va a traducir, ¿ya? Imaginen que ese to no existe ahí, pero se debe colocar para indicar que ese verbo no está conjugado, ¿ya? ¿Por qué? Porque si yo solamente coloco go, puedo entender, por ejemplo, vete. O si yo digo be, puedo entender sé. O si digo do, puedo entender haz. ¿Ok? Pareciera que ese verbo podría estar hasta conjugado, podría estar en un tiempo verbal. Entonces, para indicar que este verbo no tiene tiempo verbal, yo escribo to do. ¿Ya? Entonces, vamos a ir dejando la clase hasta acá, ¿ya? Vamos a continuar analizando esta conversación en la próxima clase. Am, Seguramente hay vocabulario, hay algunas expresiones acá que me gustaría revisar con ustedes. Por ejemplo, moved, ¿ya? Al igual que was born. Hay varias expresiones aquí, varios verbos que son súper interesantes que deberíamos revisar, pero con tiempo. ¿Ok? No lo voy a hacer ahora apurado. ¿Hay alguien que tenga alguna pregunta, algo que quieran aclarar sobre lo que estuvimos viendo hoy día, ya relacionado con bueno, lo poco que alcancemos a hablar del pasado simple? Yo les voy a explicar esto con calma. Vamos a hablar exactamente de cómo se forma el pasado simple, cómo identifico los verbos en pasado, cómo, cómo hago preguntas en pasado. Gracias, Griselda. Thank you for watching the class. Yeah, thank you for watching me. ¿Alguna pregunta, chicos? ¿Alguna duda? Julián.
Teacher, about the pronunciation.
Jocelyn, go ahead. What's the question?
Because I heard that are three sounds to pronounce different verbs like this sound, ed sound, and I don't remember the
T, D, and ID. T, D, and ID. Yes. That question, I will answer that question next class, okay? Because tenemos que, Jocelyn, we have to practice. We have to look. Remember, we have to look at verbs in 3D. Yeah, we look at the verbs in 3D, dimensions, en tres dimensiones los verbos. Nos vamos a enfocar en los verbos, su función, su forma y su significado, ¿ok? La función, la forma y el significado. Lo que tú me estás preguntando tiene que ver con la pronunciación, que eso está relacionado en parte con la forma, a pesar de que es más relacionado con pronunciación, con speaking, que forma, función o significado. ¿Ya? Pero créeme que lo vamos a practicar también porque es súper importante, es esencial saber cómo pronunciar un verbo en pasado, cómo identificar un verbo en pasado, ya dependiendo de la pronunciación que tenga. Y todo eso no lo podemos ver en una clase solamente. ¿Ya? Así que bueno, chicos, chicas, Julián, Yesenia, Marce, muchas gracias por estar en clase, Jimmy también, Adriana, Edith, Jocelyn, Ángel que se retiró, William que vi que pasó por aquí y se fue, y todas las personas que estuvieron en la clase, muchas gracias por estar, por participar, que tengan muy buen fin de semana, los que vieron la clase en Facebook o los que la van a ver tal vez, no, ya no la van a ver porque yo la voy a eliminar ahora, se la perdieron en Facebook. Pero aquí en la clase va a quedar grabada, la voy a compartir después en YouTube, mañana tempranito, para que puedan repasar si quieren ver algo, se olvidan de algo, no sé. ¿Ya? Así que bueno, eso, muchas gracias. Que compartan un buen resto de día con su familia.
See you next week. Take care. See you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye everybody. Take care.
See you next week, teacher.
Suscríbanse al canal de YouTube si no lo han hecho. Ok. Suscríbanse al canal de YouTube. Compartan el video. Pónganle like. Den un comentario. Inviten más gente. Ok. Todo está permitido menos abandonar la clase. ¿Ya? Cuídense, que estén súper bien.
Quiet.
Bye bye.
Okay, teacher. Thank you very much, teacher.
You're welcome. Bye everybody.
Bye, teacher.